Why can't reservation fundamentally be just on economic criteria? Isn't a poor Dalit and the poor upper caste the same?
No, they're not. Unfortunately, I wish it was the same. I really wished, because we'll have much more interesting conversation on that then, and in fact, if that was the case, poor SCST and poor upper caste would be partners. Where are they? They are not together. They don't share the meal. They don't share the space. They don't fight for their rights. Uh, there's nothing. There's no. If you have a shared victimhood, you come together. Why don't we see a mass movement of poor dominant caste people and poor SC, and OBCs join together? It doesn't happen. Why? Because it's not the question of poverty. It's about how do I retain my status, and I don't want to align anything to do with this. People, in fact, in Maharashtra, where I come from, they even add a hyphenated surname extra to show I might be poor, but I belong to this caste. Like they add extra layer of name. It's almost like this English, aristocracy. They have two surnames, there's hyphen, because
Yeah.
they want to show that they are the supreme. And our feudal guys have have figured it out very well. And I think in this kind of a passage of where is rich and where is poor, the economic criteria of reservation is already existing.
Hmm.
They made it more prominent with the economically weak section, 10% reservation, which is actually giving them 60% reservation, if you will. It's quite luxurious. In spite of that, you got reservation. No, you were saying economic criteria. You got it now. Why do you then now put your feet in someone else's mouth to say that means you don't want a poor person or a person who's deserving to progress? You don't believe in the idea of collective nationhood. You believe in the idea of caste nationhood. And caste nationhood means you will just look after your own interest. That means you're not investing in the idea of country, which really takes us to a different domain of you being perhaps a questionable a nationalist of some sort. And I say nationalist in a liberal term. I don't say in a term that is used in today's lingo. So the economic criteria has always been there, and economic criteria also applies within Dalits. You see, understand, the point is there always has. I mean, the framers of this policy were not like ignorant about these topics, right? We didn't think of this. Huge contentious debates happening in Constituent Assembly, but also outside Constituent Assembly. Political Congress Party, for example, through its public platform, All India Scheduled Caste Federation, and many other Lohia and other folks, socialists, communists even, were kind of thinking about this. So that thing is taken care of.